You can learn almost any new skill in 20 hours, not 10,000. 20. That sounds impossible, right? Stay with me, because one man tested this on himself. Then he proved it live, on a stage, in front of a real crowd. And they had no idea what they were watching. So here is what you will get today. You will learn the exact 4-step method to learn almost anything fast. Why does that matter to you? Because most people never even start. They hear it takes 10,000 hours and they quit before day 1. But that number does not mean what you think. Let me show you where it really came from. A researcher named Anders Ericsson studied world-class people, chess masters, top athletes, elite musicians, and he asked one simple question: how long does it take to reach the very top of a brutal, competitive field? His answer was about 10,000 hours. But look closely at that. It was only about reaching the top. It was never about learning. Then a famous book repeated the number, and the message slowly changed, like a game of telephone. 10,000 hours to reach the top became 10,000 hours to be an expert. That became 10,000 hours to be good. And in the end, it became 10,000 hours to learn anything. That last one is simply false, and it has scared millions of people out of even trying. So what does the research actually say? Look at how people really learn. At the start, you are terrible, and you know it. But then something surprising happens. With just a little practice, you improve fast, really fast. The biggest jump of your whole life with that skill comes right at the beginning. Later you slow down and you hit a plateau. But that early climb is almost free. So how long does that early climb take? About 20 hours. That is it. 20 hours takes you from knowing nothing to being surprisingly good. And what does 20 hours actually look like? Around 45 minutes a day for 1 month. You can even skip a few days and still get there. But there is a catch. You cannot just mess around for 20 hours and hope. You need a method. So here are the 4 steps. Step 1. Break the skill apart. Decide exactly what you want to be able to do. Then cut the skill into small pieces. Most skills are not one thing. They are a bundle of many small things. Find the few pieces that matter most and practice those first. That one move alone can save you months. Step 2. Learn just enough to correct yourself. Get 3 to 5 books or videos. That is all you need. Do not buy 20 books and call it progress. That is not learning. That is hiding. You only need enough to spot your own mistakes while you practice. Then you fix them as you go. Step 3. Remove the things that stop you. Your phone, the television, the endless open tabs. You do not need more willpower to practice. You need less friction. Clear the path first, and starting becomes easy. Step 4. Promise yourself 20 hours before you begin. This sounds simple, but it is the hardest one, because at the start, you will feel stupid. And nobody likes feeling stupid. That feeling is a wall. Most people hit that wall in hour 2, and they quit right there. But if you promise the 20 hours first, quitting is not an option you give yourself. So remember why you are doing this. Here is the truth almost nobody tells you. The real barrier is not your brain. It is your feelings. You are not bad at learning. You are just uncomfortable. And that feeling always passes if you stay long enough to let it. So does this really work? The man who found all this wanted to play the ukulele. He knew nothing about it. He could have learned hundreds of chords. Instead, he found out that most pop songs ever written use only 4. So he practiced just those 4. That is step 1 in real life. Then he walked onto a stage and played a song for a live crowd. And as he finished, he told them a secret. That performance was his 20th hour. So pick the thing you keep saying you will do one day. The language, the guitar, the drawing. It does not need 10,000 hours. It needs 20 hours and a plan. So start tonight and give it 45 minutes. If this changed how you think about learning, subscribe, because the skill you want is much closer than you were told.